Yoga. How many ever times I define this word will remain as a mystery. I'll try to define once more. Yoga is the science which makes the divine to connect with you. Listen, not you to divine. No. Not drop into ocean, but ocean into drop. Understand, nowhere yoga is described as union between man and divine. Even Patanjali says yoga chitta vritti nirodha, means he is not saying yoga is mind getting dissolved. No. Cessation of the mind. Not heart attack, but cardiac arrest. There's a difference. If a man merges into divine, dissolving the mind. Patanjali is not using that word. He says, chitta vritti nirodha, cessation of the mind, means divine entered the man. Only if divine enters the man, cessation happens. If a man enters into divine, dissolving may happen. Understand, it is not drop entering into ocean, ocean entering into drop. Yoga is union of divine with man. Understand, look at the whole yoga and yoga sutras, yoga shastras from this one understanding. You will understand what I want to reveal by the name of yoga. Everything of yoga, yama, don't see as moral or values. No, it is freedom of ferociousness. Brahmacharya is not moral or value. It is freedom of your ferociousness. Aparigraha is not moral or value. It is just ferocious response to this whole cheating economy. I'll tell you, if you think man to divine, you will be man forever. Even after 90 years of spiritual practice, you will look back and remain. The day I started, what kind of anger, jealousy, lust, all the problems I had, the same thing still I am having. I don't know when I am going to progress spiritually. You will die with SDHD. Never man to divine. It is always divine to man. The beginning Shaktipada should be very clear. Your divinity merging into your humanity is your yoga, not your human side merging into your divine side. Understand? Precisely in my Atma Pramana, I will tell you yoga. What is yoga? I have given you what Patanjali describes, and I will tell you what is precisely from my Atma Pramana. Strong cognitions exploding into your system and changing your whole brain's alchemy, putting you in the space beyond any description is yoga from my experience. The cognition, right cognition can just shake your brain. It can just churn your brain and release such intense ecstasy into your system. That ecstasy builds the whole new body. Understand? Asanas are to align your physical geography to cosmic geography. Develop roots so you can continue to enjoy that higher ecstasy. Ultimately, yoga is only this two component. Through the intense, powerful cognitions, making this ecstasy rain happen in your brain and flexing your body, aligning it so it grows the roots to retain and continue to enjoy that ecstasy, that alchemy happening in your brain. Understand, listen carefully. Yoga is just these two components. It's only these two components. Understand, the whole field of yoga should be studied from this lens. Divine entering into man. Powerful cognition is the way divine enters into you first. Whenever there is a powerful cognitions inserted into your system, you are initiated by your Guru. Even if you are initiated by one powerful cognition by the Guru, after that you can never fall into delusion, slumber. The part of your brain which puts you in apasmara, total delusion, through bhava, is permanently damaged by the initiation of the Guru. So you can never ever fall into the apasmara, into the delusion again forever. If at all you go towards that space of sushupti, he comes in between in the form of his initiation and you are back. I tell you, yoga is from divine to man. Understand, Adi Yogi Mahadeva revealed this science in Shivagamas to the whole universe as a science to awaken your inner potential energy. It's a great science where your body is trained to achieve its peak potential through asanas, and mind is trained through liberated thinking. Your breathing structure is trained through pranayama. The various steps are used in yoga ultimately to awaken your Kundalini Shakti. Yoga is not meant just for your well-being or health. It is meant to awaken your mystical powers. It is meant to awaken your spiritual realization, realizing your spiritual identity is the ultimate goal of yoga. Kundalini is the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, you will experience extraordinary health, physically, mentally, and extraordinary powers, abilities. Everything in yoga is finally aimed at. It can be as simple as washing your eyes, or as difficult as Shirasasana, Neti or Dauti Kriyas. Everything is aimed at awakening the Kundalini Shakti in you. To awaken the extraordinary possibilities and abilities in you. Yoga is one of the greatest gifts given to the world by Mahadeva directly. Please understand, yoga is organized by Patanjali but gifted by Mahadeva himself. In the recent days, modern days, for India, when we utter the word recent days, modern days, it's 10,000 years. So in the recent days, 10,000 years before, Patanjali organized it. But originally, it originates from Mahadeva, the Adi Yogi. Many people ask me, no, today the asanas, postures, as it is taught, Patanjali is not speaking about it. No scriptures are talking about it. This is one of the biggest questions. Many so-called intellectuals pose this question, and they also use this question point to attack yogic tradition. Please understand, every posture, every asana is clearly described, including the way you need to breathe, very clearly by Mahadeva in Hatha Yoga literatures. There are books like Kumbhaga Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika, volumes. Mahadeva has taught to Devi and some of the rishis very clearly. Every posture, 997 asanas. I am sure Mahadeva has explained many more, but whatever original verses we are able to get from that 997 asanas we have retrieved. Please understand, in the modern day, kind of a deep hatred has been created on siddhis. by some of the yogis who don't know the science of siddhis. Understand? Siddhis are like milestones in your journey. Milestones themselves are not destination, but they encourage you, inspire you, excite you, and tell you you are on the right direction. Siddhis are encouraging milestones, and I tell you, they are really, really real. They are neither illusion, hallucination, whims or fancies. They are really, really real. And any authentic yoga practice as per the yogic literatures I am talking, authentic yogic literatures will develop siddhis in you. Please understand. Do not do. Keep this as a law, rule. Do not do any yoga or technique or pranayama practice unless it awakens some siddhi within 21 days in you. Please understand. Within 21 days it should awaken some siddhi or spiritual experience, intense spiritual experience. Otherwise, please do not continue that. It is not for you. Either it is not cooked with the right ingredients, or it is not meant for you. Go back to original source, original authentic spiritual literatures, original authentic yogic scriptures. I have seen the so-called many yogis, gurus, gurujis, teachers, masters go on claiming healing should not be done, siddhis should not be achieved. What is siddhi? When you are traveling in certain path towards enlightenment, automatically powers start manifesting in you. Your consciousness starts expressing, the more and more light is radiated. I am not asking you to stop at milestones, at siddhis. But I am telling you, if the siddhis don't express, there is something seriously wrong in the very path you are walking. If you don't see the milestones, the road you are walking may not be leading you to your goal. Yoga is no more a no man's land. It's clearly defined journey by the great masters like Mahadeva, Adi Yogi, Patanjali, Swatmarama, Goraknatha, Maschendranatha. The great yogis have done enough of powerful, foolproof, time-tested GPS, which never gets expired. Understand? Yoga is not no man's land, where you just have to walk blindfolded. Of course, if you are initiated into your third eye, you will be able to walk blindfolded. But be informed, siddhis are neither wrong nor the destination. unless the siddhis manifest, you may not be following the right practice and techniques. If the siddhis are not manifesting, go back to the original scripture or the masters who are teaching based on original scriptures.
I am already an experienced teacher with my own practice, which I developed. How can I align myself to be more authentic to the tradition?
Great. Just pick up these few books. There are clear books. Asana Patati, Kumbhaka Patati, Pranayama Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika. Time-tested, foolproof, authentic yogic scriptures. Pick them up, start reading. Simply you will know how to align yourself to that. And there are yoga Upanishads. In the 108 original Upanishads, there are yoga Upanishads. Pick up those yoga Upanishads. And yoga Upanishads very clearly describe the asanas, breathing techniques, everything. So pick up the yoga Upanishads, Kumbhaka Patati, Asana Patati, Hatha Yoga Pratipika, Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, and read. You will simply know how to align yourself authentic to the original, traditional, yogic and Vedic scriptures. Next.
Many of my students and people around me like yoga, but they don't want to associate it with Hinduism. Is there anything wrong with this? Can you please elaborate?
I think again I answered this question already. I stand with yoga, which is from the original roots, the yogic literatures, which is at least 10,000 years old. The yogic scriptures, which is deep-rooted in Vedic tradition from Hinduism. So I stand for that tradition. Anybody comes, I am ready to share the science of yoga with them. I myself do not force anybody to accept Hinduism or convert themselves to Hindu religion. But I am also not encouraging people resisting Hinduism who say, I don't want to associate with Hinduism. I am neither forcing anybody to convert to Hinduism, nor I am encouraging people who say, I don't want to associate with Hinduism, I don't want to chant Om along with yoga, I don't want to chant Sanskrit mantras along with yoga, I don't want to do Surya Namaskar. I am neither encouraging that. So I am very clear. It is now up to the individuals who teach or learn. I don't have any comments. Yoga has religion, that is Hinduism. It is from the Hindu culture, Hindu tradition. Yoga has evolved. Hindu thought current. Yoga has evolved. It's a gift we gave it to the world from the Hindu thought current. The original Vedic and Agamic description, definition of yoga. 3 levels: the science of exploring various powers, science of exploring various states of consciousness, science of exploring various dimensions of the universe. Understand? Some of the planets, the base material of the planet is diamond. You should know some of the planets are 80% diamond material. When we have access to the planets, unable to transport, what will happen? Nobody can describe. Whether diamond market will collapse or value of our wealth will go up, we don't know. Access, possibility, opens new doors which can't be described. You do not know the result and end result. You do not know what all other doors can open through this. Same way, access to the multi-dimensions of the universe, you do not know how many new possibilities and doors open. And not only Hindu tradition talks about access to other lokas, other planes of universe, it was a very common practice. In Hindu tradition, human beings having access are those beings contacting human beings. I don't even want to say in the modern day people are not doing it. No, we have enough of people who are doing it even now. Sadashiva gives an elaborate, beautiful, thorough description in 3 places: Yoga Jagama, Sarvajnanottara and Kamika. In 3 places, he gives a very beautiful, elaborate description on yoga. What he declares as yoga, it's a science to help human beings explore, manifest all the powers and possibilities and have access and reap the benefits of all the states of consciousness like Jakrat, Swapna, Sushupti, Turiya, Turiyatita and Turiya crossing Turiyatita and Turiyatita crossing the Jakrat, Swapna, Sushupti and Sushupti raised to Jakrat, Swapna, Turiya, Turiyatita, crossing an ability to move and harness the benefits of the various conscious states. I'll explain. You may ask, what is the need to move to various conscious states? Understand, the absolute restful awareness is the quality of Turiya. Absolute restful awareness is the quality of Turiya. Absolute activism is quality of Jagrat. When Turiya and Jagrat merges and expresses in one body, it becomes Turiya Atita. Absolute restful awareness with absolute activism, it becomes Turiya Atita. So exploring and harnessing the various states of consciousness. Listen. Exploring and harnessing the powers, abilities of various states of consciousness